Learning a new language is like adding new colors to your palette, allowing you to paint the world with new nuances and textures. Today's story is about a painter and the unexpected power of a single color. And it is also your opportunity to enrich your understanding of English in an artistic and memorable way. We have been taught to believe that creativity flourishes in absolute freedom, in an abundance of options. We believe that to create our masterpiece, we need every tool, every color, and every resource at our disposal. But what if that's a lie? What if true genius is not found in abundance, but in scarcity? What if a severe limitation is in fact a gift in disguise, the only thing that can force us to discover our true depth? This is the story of Liam, a painter of colorful worlds who lost everything. In his studio in Cold Spring, overlooking the Hudson River, Liam was a maestro of colors. His identity as an artist was intrinsically linked to his palette. His paintings were vibrant celebrations of the landscape, bursting with the lush greens of summer, the fiery oranges of autumn, and the soft violets of twilight. He didn't paint landscapes, he painted the very feeling of light and color, and all this talent was about to be revealed. In 1 month, he would have his first major solo exhibition at a prestigious New York gallery. It was the culmination of a decade of work, the opportunity that would establish him in the competitive art world, the chance of a lifetime. The disaster didn't come as a bad review, but as the smell of smoke on a cold night, a short circuit. A small fire, confined to a single wall of his studio. In the fire, his paints, his precious and irreplaceable collection of custom colors, mixed and perfected over years, had turned into a gray, lifeless paste. In one night, the painter of 1,000 colors had lost them all. The initial panic gave way to frantic action. Liam spent the next few days on the phone, emailing suppliers around the world, desperately trying to recreate his lost palette. But the answer was always the same, an echo of bad news. An unexpected global shortage of rare pigments had paralyzed the industry. The colors that were his signature, his voice, simply did not exist on the market in time. The last call was to his oldest supplier. "Liam, I'm so sorry," said the voice on the other end of the line. "All I have in stock in large quantity, of professional quality, is a deep shade of Prussian blue." The sentence sounded like a final verdict, a single dark shade of blue against the ghost of his lost rainbow. His dream of a colorful exhibition was officially dead. That night, Liam didn't try to paint. He sat on the floor of his studio, the smell of smoke still lingering in the air, like a memory of his loss. Defeated, he reached for a pile of reference books and, aimlessly, picked up a heavy volume on the history of modern art. He wasn't looking for answers or inspiration. He was just looking for a distraction from his misery. His hands flipped through the pages mechanically, his eyes scanning the images without really seeing. Until one painting made him stop. It was a melancholic figure, bathed in tones of a deep sadness and beauty, all in blue. The chapter title read, "Picasso's Blue Period." He began to read. The text described how the young artist, in one of the darkest periods of his life, marked by grief and poverty, was forced by his circumstances to paint almost exclusively with shades of blue and blue-green. That instead of being silenced by scarcity, Picasso transformed it into his voice. using the limitation of color to delve into the depth of human emotion. And then, Liam read the sentence that would change everything. A quote from an art critic about that period: "The limitation was not a cage, it was the key that unlocked a new depth of expression." The sentence echoed in the silence of the studio, louder than the sound of the fire. He still remembered. He looked up from the book and saw the solitary tube of Prussian blue paint on the table. And, for the first time, he didn't see a restriction, he saw a challenge. The obstacle was not in his way. The obstacle was the way. The obstacle was the way. Liam didn't cancel the exhibition. Instead, with a clarity he hadn't felt in years, he made the bold decision to redo all the work within his new, severe limitation. Freed from the distraction of his infinite palette, he was forced to delve deeper into other elements that his mastery of color often overshadowed. The composition, texture, the brutal play between light and shadow. He rediscovered the Hudson River landscape, not in its colors, but in its soul. The canvases that emerged from that month of intense focus were unlike anything he had ever done. Where there was once a vibrant celebration, there was now a powerful introspection. The landscapes, now bathed in shades of Prussian blue, white, and black, gained an emotional strength, a melancholy, and a cohesion that his previous work, though beautiful, never possessed. They were landscapes of the soul, all singing in the same deep note of blue. On opening night, the gallery was filled with a buzz of surprise. Where were Liam's colors? The exhibition, now titled Hudson Blue, was a monochromatic sea that defied expectations. But as the guests moved through the gallery, the surprise gave way to a silent admiration. They were captivated by the originality and the emotional power that emanated from each canvas. The exhibition was a critical success, praised not only for its beauty, but for its unique artistic vision, born from an apparent tragedy. Liam's journey and his blue period teaches us a counterintuitive, yet deeply liberating lesson. Our greatest creative, and perhaps personal, breakthroughs often come not from having everything we want, but from doing the best we can with what we have. Unlimited freedom can be a distraction. Sometimes it is the cage of limitation that forces us to discover the depth of our own ingenuity. His story invites us to look at our own lives and ask, what is our blue paint? What is the limitation, the obstacle, the apparent scarcity that we are cursing, when in fact, it may be the creative tool that will take us to a new level of expression and strength. The pebble. If this story about turning obstacles into opportunities resonated with you, leave a comment below, like, and share this video so this lesson can find others facing their own limitations. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories that teach us to find the way through the obstacle. Until next time, find your limitation and turn it into your masterpiece.